Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be discussing few of the extra questions related to mensuration chapter for the class 8 standard. As you can see on your screen, so we have been represented the 6 questions which will be discussed in this video. Hopefully out of 6, we'll be discussing 5. Which of those 5? Let us see now one by one. The first one. Okay, so if you want to try it up, so just pause the video, copy down all the questions and try it up and just just compare your answers with our answers. Okay, so let us go with the first one. So let us go with the first one. Let's see what they're asking us to find out. So a rectangle piece of paper, its dimension is given, that is 11 centimeter by 4 centimeter, which has been folded without overlapping to make a cylinder of height 4 centimeter. I hope so. You may be knowing the dimension what you give. That is a value of 11 centimeter is a value of length and 4 centimeter is a value of breadth. Okay, so here is a triangle. The length is of 11 centimeter and the breadth is of 4 centimeter, which has been given in our question. And this rectangle piece of paper is folded without overlapping and it has been folded to make a cylinder which is of height 4 centimeter. Hopefully, okay, like if I fold this rectangular piece of paper, the cylinder will look like in this way. Let's see, we will be able to get that cylinder. No. Okay, so here is our cylinder. Sorry for the figure. It's not so straight. Okay. Okay. So, with the help of this rectangular piece of paper, we are folding it and we are just trying to make it and cylinder. Okay, now here they have just mentioned only the height, that is a 4 centimeter. For your information, as you can see, the breadth is also the 4 centimeter. So when we are folding this rectangular paper, whatever the breadth of the rectangular piece of paper will be there, that will remain as our height of the cylinder. That becomes the height of the cylinder, which is already given as 4 itself, right? Okay. Now the length becomes the perimeter of the cylinder. It's not the perimeter of the cylinder, perimeter of the base of the cylinder. As you can see, the base of the cylinder is in circular shape. Okay. And the length of the rectangle piece of paper, they give it as 11 centimeter. That 11 centimeter is the perimeter of the base of the cylinder. Base of the cylinder is in the shape of circle. So you can call it as a circumference or perimeter. Okay. So we will gonna use the. Okay. So here is our rectangular piece of paper whose dimension is 11 centimeter by 4 centimeter. As you can see, when I wrap it, so when I'm going to wrap it, you can see we can form a cylinder. Okay. So as you can see, when I've been folding, the breadth, which was of 4 centimeter, the breadth becomes the height of the cylinder. Okay. And that is what the length. You can see the length shape of the circle. As you can see, the circle that is 11 centimeter. That is what the length of the rectangular piece of paper that have been mentioned in the question. And that length I can consider as what? Circumference of circle, or as I can call it as what? Perimeter of circle. And that's what we're going to consider just to find out the radius. Hopefully, I think so you have been got it. Perimeter of the base of the cylinder has a formula to find out the radius. Okay, so let us begin it. Perimeter of the base of the cylinder. Its dimension is given. That is what? 11 centimeter. Okay, 11 centimeter. Okay, we know the perimeter of the base of the cylinder. Perimeter of the base of the cylinder is in circular shape, and perimeter of circular you call it as, or else you can call it as a circumference of circle. Okay, the formula gonna be 2 pi r is equal to 11 centimeter. Okay, so 2 into pi value, we are very well aware of that. That is 22 by 7, and r we don't know. We're going to keep it r as it is equal to 11. Let us cross multiply it now. If you're going to cross multiply, that is r is equal to 7 into 11 divided by 2 into 22. Let us do a bit of cancellation if it is possible. Yeah, that is 11 ones are 11 twos are. Okay, that's it. No possibility of cancellation. Just multiply now. 7 ones is 7 divided by 2 twos are 4. The radius is gonna be 7 by 4 centimeter. And that was not our motto to find out. Our motto is just to find out what volume of cylinder. Okay. We use this, we found R just to find out the volume of cylinder because in the question they did not mention the value of radius, right? Okay, let us find out the volume of cylinder. So volume of cylinder. I hope you may be knowing the formula, that is pi r square h. Let us substitute the values pi, that is 22 by 7 radius, we got it as here 7 by 4 whole square it is, we're gonna write down in the form of an whole square into height, that is what, 4. Breadth of the rectangular piece of paper and the height of the cylinder will be the same, remember that. So 22 by 7 into 7 by 4 whole square, we can write down as a 7 by 4 into 7 by 4 into the height, that is 4 as it is. Let us bit of cancellation procedure. We're going to apply 7, 7 going to cancel, 4, 4 has going to cancel. The remaining is 22 sevens. 22 sevens, I hope it may give you 154 by 4. So just divide 154 by 4. You're gonna get the value as 38.5. Let us once confirm it. 154 divided by 7. Yeah, 154 by 4, you're gonna get the value as 38.5. Okay, and the unit of volume gonna be in cube, that is centimeter cube. Okay, that is the first solution. Let us go with the next one. Here, the second one, a cuboid has total surface area of 86 meters square. Okay, so total surface area of cuboid is 86 meters square and lateral surface area of cuboid is 32 meters square. Before starting it, just have a knowledge the total surface area of cuboid is a formula to find out the area of 6 faces of cuboid. Okay, 6 faces, or else you can call it as 6 walls. Okay, whereas the lateral surface area of cuboid formula is used just to find out the area of 4 faces. Okay, and each face of the cuboid is similar to the shape of rectangle. Okay, so just for your understanding better, for a better understanding, let us show it visually what.
Okay, so this is a box I've been considered to explain a cuboid. Okay, as you can see in this box, each face is in the shape of what? Rectangle. And how many faces are there? 6. As you can see, count 1, 2, 3, 4, top and bottom. That is what base. When we want to find a total surface area of cuboid, we are finding all the area of the 6 faces. So when you are using lateral surface area of cuboid formula, at that moment we are just finding the area of only 4 faces. At that moment we are finding the area of only 4 faces. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So here in the question, total surface area of cuboid and lateral surface area of cuboid formula is given. And they are saying just to find out the area of the base. As you can see, the top and the base, top and base of the cuboid are similar. That means their area also will be similar. Okay, so in the formula, we'll be multiplying area of base as 2. Okay, because this top and base of the cuboid are similar in dimension, that's why the area also will be the same. So that's why we are going to multiply it by 2. Okay, I hope so you're clear with that.
I hope so you have been got it by that small activity. Let us go with that. Total surface area of cuboid is equal to, total surface is a formula used to find out 6 walls, you can say, or you can say 6 faces, right? And left hand side is equal to right hand side. So if we are finding the area of 6 walls, which we kept as a total surface on the left hand side, so right hand side also we're gonna use a formula to find out the area of 6 walls, that is 6 faces. Okay, that is lateral surface area of cuboid. This is a formula to find out 4 walls, right? 4 faces you say, or 4 walls you say. Now 2 walls are remaining, right? Which are those 2 walls? One is the area of the base and one is the area of the top. And both the areas, that is of the top and the base, will be the same. Right? So I gonna write down just area of the base and I gonna multiply it by 2. Okay, why I gonna multiply it by 2? Because the area of the base and the top of the cuboid will be the same. So area is same, so I gonna multiply it by 2. Why I'm just considered only area of the base? Because that is what the motto of the question which they are asking us to find out. Right? So I just wrote area of the base and I've been multiplied by 2. Why I'm multiplying by 2? Because the area of the base and the area of the top of the cuboid will be the same, because both base and the top have the same dimension. So area also gonna be the same. Let us substitute the value. Total surface area of cuboid value they give it as 86. Lateral surface of cuboid they give it as 32 plus 2 of area of base value they haven't give. So area of base we're gonna write down as it is. Let us transpose it. So 86, which is already in left hand side, I'll take this 32 left hand side. That is, I'm gonna transpose, that gets minus 32. So 2 into area of base. Final step, 86 minus 32. That's very simple. 86 minus 32 will give the value as 54. 2 into area of base. We now just cross multiply. So area of base is equal to 54 by 2. Divide it. You're gonna get the value as what? 27 meters square. That is the area. So area, unit of area gonna be in the form of a square. And that is what the value of the base of the area. So that is what the value of area of base, that is 27 meters square. That's it from the second solution. Let us go with the third one. Okay. So the third one, how much metal sheet is required to make an open cylindrical tank of radius 4.2 meter and height 15 meter? Okay. They're talking about the tank. So don't think it is open. It will be open only from the top, not from the bottom. If it is open from the bottom, it is not called as a tank. Remember that. Okay. Many of them will be having that the same concept in their mind. If it is opening, if it is open, they mention in the question open. Don't think it is open from both the sides. It remains open only from the top, but it remains closed from the bottom. Also, it will not be called as a tank. Remember that. Okay. So that is what the figure I am draw it. Okay. As you are very well aware of it. So this center portion, which I am shading with the blue ink, okay, we call it as what? Curved surface area. What we call it as it? curved surface also you can call it as, or the lateral surface area of cylinder also you can call it as. Okay, so that lateral surface area, we will be calling it as lateral surface area. This formula, we are very well aware of it. Okay. But we don't know the area of the bottom, that is the base of the cylinder. Okay. So base of the cylinder is in the shape of what? Circle. So area of circle formula is what? Pi r square. So we gonna use the formula of lateral surface area of cylinder as well as the area of circle formula to find out the area of the metal sheet required to make an open cylindrical tank. Okay, so let us find out.
So here is our open cylindrical tank. Okay, don't think it is a tank. It is just a replica. Okay, we created as a model to resemble like a tank. Okay, so now this is what the center portion of the cylinder. Okay, and which we call it as what, lateral surface area. When we want to find the area of the center portion, now we use lateral surface area formula. When you are using total surface area, that time we will be using that means we will be finding the area of top, center and bottom. Okay, but in this question it is open only from the top. Okay, and it is closed from the bottom. Yeah, I know they have been not mentioned it, but it is open means you don't think it is open from bottom also. If it is open from bottom, it will not be called as a tank. Okay, so as you can see, LSA for the center and the base. Base is in the shape of what? Circle. And in the last class, that is in the 7th standard, we learned area of circle formula. We came across area of circle formula. What was the area of circle formula? Pi r square. And that is what we are going to use it in this problem to find out the total area of the metal required to make an open cylindrical tank. Okay, I hopefully got it.
Okay, surface area of open cylindrical tank. Okay, it is open only from the top, not from the bottom. Okay, so in this figure, as you can see, the center portion is, we call it as a lateral or the curve. So we're going to apply the lateral surface area of cylinder formula. That is cylindrical tank plus area of base of the cylinder. Base of the cylinder. Should not use the word circle. Okay. We know it is in the shape of a circle, so we had to apply just the circle formula, but it is a part of the cylinder, so we have to write down in the form of a cylinder itself. Okay, so lateral surface area of cylinder formula. Lateral surface area of cylinder, that is 2 pi r h plus area of the base of the cylinder is in the shape of circle. So area of circle formula is what? Pi r square. Okay, so if you want, you can substitute directly in the formula, or else if you want to take out anything common, so you can take it out. The common thing I can see from the solution is that pi is present in both the terms. So I'll take pi as common. Even r is common. So we're gonna take pi r as common. What is remaining? We're gonna write down inside the bracket, that is 2h plus r. The second term r square it is. So out of r square, 1 r we took it as a common, 1 r remaining that we are going to write down inside the bracket. Let us substitute the values. So pi value we know that is 22 by 7. Radius is given in the question, that is 4.2 of 2. H is also given, that is 15 plus radius is given already, that is 4.2. Okay, let us solve it. So 7 ones are and 7 0.6 are. So 22 into 0.6 of, this is in the bracket, so 30 plus 4.2. Okay. So if I gonna multiply 20 into 0.6, I gonna get the value as a 13.2 into 30 plus 4.2 will give the value as 34.2. Just multiply these two values. That is 13.2 into 34.2. You will get the value as 451.44. It is 451.4444. That is all the values were given in, let us confirm it in the question. Yeah, it is in meter. So we're gonna write down unit as meter square, and that is what the area of metal sheet required to make an open cylindrical tank. Okay, that's it from the third one. Let us go with the next one. Hopefully, this must be the simplest one. Total surface area is given and the volume of cube they are saying us to find out. So total surface area. Just they get total surface area. That 726 is the value of whom? Cuboid or cube? Okay, I guess you are very well. Total surface area is the value of cube itself because they are asking us to find out the volume of cube. So total surface area value will be of cube itself, right? So total surface area of cube, that is 726 centimeters square. Okay, total surface area of cube formula we know that is 6a square, that is side square. Okay, 726. Let us cross multiply. So side square, that is a square is equal to 726 divided by 6. There is a bit of cancellation. So a square is equal to 726 divided by 6. If we divide it, we're gonna get the value as 121. Okay. Now transpose the square to the right hand side. That becomes root 121, and we know the value of root 121. Root 121 value is 11 centimeter. That is what the side of the cube we got it now. Using this side value of cube, we're gonna find out volume of cube. Volume is nothing but capacity of an object. Okay. So volume of cube. Formula, that is side cube, that is a cube, and a value we got it as 11 cube, that is 11 to the power of 3 is nothing but we're gonna multiply 11 how many times? 3 times, because the base is 11 and the power is 3. So we're gonna multiply 11 3 times and we're gonna get the value as 1331. This is the value of volume, so we're gonna write down centimeter cube as our unit. Okay, so let us go with the fifth one. Okay, the fifth one, let's see what they're asking us to find out. They're asking us to find out the height of the cylinder. Volume of the cylinder is given. Okay, so in that volume of cylinder, we know the formula volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Pi r square h. Okay, here we're gonna write down volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder value they give, that is 9,240 centimeters square. Okay, value of formula of volume of cylinder we know that is pi r square h. Okay, h we have to find it out. Even they did not mention the radius, so we need to find out the radius first of all. To proceed it for the calculation, we need to find out the radius first. Okay, so one more thing is given in your question. That is what? Circumference of its base. Okay, we know it very well. The base of the cylinder is in the shape of what? Circle. So we have to apply circumference of circle formula. Okay, remember that. The circumference of base of the cylinder. The value is given, that is 88 centimeter. And we know the formula of circumference of cylinder, that is okay, so let us substitute the value. So 2 into pi value is 22 by 7. Radius we don't know is equal to 88. Let us cross multiply to find out the value of radius. So R is equal to 7 into 88 divided by 2 into 22. Okay, let us do a bit of cancellation. So 22 ones are 22 fours are 88, right? 2 ones are 2 twos are. So we're gonna get the radius as how much? 14 centimeter has our radius. So radius is equal to 14 centimeter. Okay. So using the radius, we're gonna find out what height of the cylinder. Okay, let us continue it beside. So volume of cylinder formula already written. So is equal to 9240. Let us substitute the values now. Pi value is 22 by 7. Radius we got it as a 14. Whole square height. That is what we have to find out is equal to 9240. So 22 by 7, 14 square, we're gonna write down as 14 into 14 into h is equal to 9240. Let us do a bit of cancellation. That is 7 ones and 7 twos. There is no further possibilities of cancellation, so cross multiply. So height is equal to 9240 divided by 22 into 2 into 40. Okay, so let us multiply all 9240 divided by 22 into 2 into 14. If you multiply, we're gonna get the value as 616. Okay, further divide these two values. That is 9240 divided by 616 will give the value as 15 centimeter. And that is what the value of height of the cylinder. That's it from the fifth one. Let us go with the next one. And the next one is for you all. Try it and comment your answer. Okay. If you won't get it, just comment it. Okay. We'll be clearing this question in the next video. Till then, thank you all for watching the video.